I don't usually work on 17 meters, not very often, and I don't usually work east by Western Europe. I have an antenna which is a 1,200-foot horizontal loop, and it cannot be turned, of course. So usually it goes both places like Australia and New Zealand and South Africa as well. But I don't usually find propagation this well going to Western Europe. It's a place of need. And I will look up your article page. I have stored some things there too. And I would definitely prefer the contact. It's always a treat when I talk to somebody new in a new country. We're running 100 watts on it, and it's very surprising to get approach. Back to you, OM7, OFF,
Yeah, QSL. Okay, I lost the first section of your transmission because of a technical issue with my Sound Blaster card. So with my sound card here, so I didn't get I would say the first 1 minute and a half of your transmission. So sorry about that. I'm just very quickly checking your QTH. I have a friend. He lives in down south, close to where you are, I think. Santa Cruz. Yeah, he's from Santa Cruz, and he's having a lot of trouble to get through because he's got a very big mountain right next to him. So my friend from Santa Cruz, he is the biggest station in the street, that's for sure, and his call sign is Kilo 6 Tango Echo, I think, if I'm not mistaken with his call sign. Kilo 6 Tango Echo. Maybe you know the friend that I am talking about. So his name is Wim. So let me just check out if I have his call sign correct, but as far, yeah, it's Kilo 6 Tango Echo. He's also in Santa Cruz, so he's close to your QTH. Maybe you might have spoken with Wim already, I'm wondering, because he's very close to your QTH. Back to you there, Steve. Whiskey 0, Papa Zulu, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, and please give me a little signal report if you don't mind. Maybe you gave it on your last transmission, but as I told you, I lost just the first section of your transmission because of a technical issue here. Whiskey 0, Papa Zulu, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Back to you, sir. Yeah, QSL. Okay. Yeah, a little bit difficult copy there, Steve, on your last transmission. Can you just give me a quick rundown on your working conditions there? Are you using a dipole? I have the impression you're using a dipole, Steve, isn't it? Over?
foot horizontal group, 1,200 foot wire. And we can't turn it at all. So all I'm saying is that
Okay, 1,200 foot loop there. Okay, QSL, fantastic. It's doing the job. It's not very strong, Steve. It's not very strong. I have to be very, how could I say, focused on your voice. Try to understand. But yeah, you're making the trip, and I'm very pleased because you're very close to my friend. He's a Belgian guy. He lives in California, in Santa Cruz. And I think Santa Cruz and your QTH is not far away. I think from your QTH to Santa Cruz is maybe 20 miles or something, or 15 miles if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, pleased to meet you. I'll wish you 70 trees. I will have to cut you loose before I completely lose your signal. But pleased to make the contact, and very happy to make the first time QSO with you. You can drop me a mail. You will find my email address. You can find my email address on my QRZ page as well. No problem. So best 70 trees. Pleasure is all mine, and hopefully you can make many more contacts into Belgium. I'm pretty sure you'll do it with a little bit of luck. You will find other stations from Belgium. There's quite some activity over here. 70 trees. Pleasure is all mine. From Oscar November 7. Oscar Foxtrot, returning to Whiskey Zero, Papa Zulu, over. "70 trees, pleasure is all mine, and thanks for being patient there, my friend. 70 trees, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, clear with Whiskey Zero, Papa Zulu. 70 trees, bye-bye.
Whiskey 2, Foxtrot, India.
I hear quite some voices there. Let me see if I can hear anything from the West Coast. I'll make one more try for the West Coast there. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, from Belgium, listening, QRZ.
Whiskey, Oscar.
Is it Whiskey Zero, Bravo, Oscar? Is that correct? Is that James? Go ahead.
Whiskey 6, Papa, Bravo, Oscar.
Okay, Whiskey 6, Papa, Bravo, Oscar. Okay, I got you in there. Paul. It should be Paul there in the Grass Valley. Nice to meet you there, Paul. Pleased to meet you from California. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. I repeat my call. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. Operator name here is Kurt, K-U-R-T. Go ahead.
Fine business, Kurt. Yeah, I've already got you ready on the log. You're a 5-3 into Grass Valley this morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL. I can see your QTH there, Grass Valley. Very nice. I'm gonna have to dig into the QTH there. It sounds a nice name. It seems that it's grassy and green. I thought it was very dry in California. Back to you. Over.
Got a couple of pictures on my QRZ page if you're interested. And yeah, it's dry. Possibly next week we could use it desperately. Right now, the ground is as hard as concrete, and there doesn't appear to be much change at this point. It's getting cooler. It's only in about 64 degrees Fahrenheit right now, but we'll see which way the weather goes. Hard to say. Go ahead, Kurt.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, we got almost the same temperature here. Currently, over here, it is actually getting closer and closer to winter time. We have 61 degrees Fahrenheit at the moment as we speak, and this is remarkably high for this time of the year. because, Paul, normally we should get the first frost at night by this time of the year. Well, Paul, you're doing a 5 and 5, 5 and 6 report here in Belgium, no problem. And I can imagine that you're desperate for rain and for moisture. So we had also a very, very dry summer over here. It was extremely dry. We had like 3 months in a row, not a single drop of rain, which is very unusual for this area. So a lot of corn crops failed. So anyway, fine business. I'm running a 2-element cubicle quad, running about a kilowatt at the moment. I'm just pushing a little bit further in my power today. See if I can reach you guys on the West Coast and eventually maybe even Hawaiian Islands, which is very difficult to get from my QTH. It's very, very difficult for us to get into these islands around the Hawaiian area. Okay, I'm running 1 kW with a 2-element and the radio. My daily driver for TX is my Kenwood TS480. I'm using the TS480 and I'm using the RSP1A receiver as my RX device. And I'm doing a live stream, so I'm currently live streaming on the internet as well there, Paul. Whiskey 6, Papa Bravo Oscar, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. Back to you, sir.
Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Whiskey 6, Papa Bravo Oscar. Fine business, Kurt. By the way, your signal's fine. You're into a solid 5.6, a 5.6 now. So the band seems to be working more in your favor. Working conditions over here, I'm running an ICOM IC7300, that rare radio that nobody has. And I'm running about 500 watts from an Ameritron AL1306. That's all being pushed out with a 1880 high canard antenna with a 17 kit on it. So that's the conditions over here. You've got wonderful audio. Your signal, you may not be a 5 this afternoon, but you are perfect armchair. And I know there's other people that are going to want to talk to you, so I'm going to let this go. It's been my pleasure. Hope to meet you again. ON7OFF, Whiskey 6, Papa Bravo Oscar, Grass Valley, California. Have a great day, sir.
Thank you very much there, Paul. I really appreciate the contact. I have you down the lock, and it's always a pleasure to hear the West Coast over here. My working conditions are not optimized for very long distances like yours, but I'm always pleased to get some voices coming out of California. It's absolutely interesting and for us very nice to hear stations from your QTH. 73s, pleasure is all mine. I have you down the lock, and I hope we can do it over again very soon. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. We are going clear with Whiskey 6, Papa Bravo Oscar. 73s there, Paul.
73.
Ending with Romeo. Go ahead. Ending with Romeo. Charlie Romeo. I just need the rest of the call sign. I just didn't get the rest of the call sign. Ending with Charlie Romeo. Make your call again.
Charlie Romeo. Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much. Coming back to the call there, Jim. Victor Echo 6, Alpha Charlie Romeo. This is Oscar, November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. Nice to hear you. And I hope you are doing fine there in Alberta, Canada. This is Oscar, November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. And the name here is Kurt, K-U-R-T. You are 5x5, 5455 here tonight with me in Belgium. Back to you there, Jim. Over.
I copy the 5x5, copy the 5x5.
solid 5 by 9, and the Northern Alberta is doing a very good job. Anyway, I won't hold you. I thank you for the contact. I'll let you chase your West Coast contacts, and hopefully even further west. So thanks again for the comeback there, Fred. And we'll let you carry on with your evening. Nice to hear you from Belgium. Oscar, November 7, Oscar, non-stop. Mr. Echo, Alpha Charlie Romeo.
Thank you very much, dear Jim. I really appreciate coming back from Alberta. Always nice to hear the west side of North America. We basically hear a lot of eastern USA or central United States, but western part is kind of difficult. So we're getting closer to the peak of the propagation cycle. So I think it's just can only get better over time. 73's Jim, thanks for giving me a shout, and my kindest regards from the other side of the globe. Victor Echo 6 Alpha Charlie Romeo. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. Over.
Thank you, Kurt. Very much appreciate the contact. Nice hearing you from Belgium. The best to you and yours. Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot 73. Echo 6 Alpha Charlie Romeo clear.
73. Thank you very much, Jim. Any other stations from Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox Fox, and looking particularly into West Coast and even further down in the west? Over. Again. Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox Fox listening.
Kilo India 7 Tango Golf.
Kilo India 7 Tango Golf. Nice to meet you. Thanks for calling. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox Fox on 7 off. Operator name here is Kurt. Go ahead, David. Over.
5-9 into Wyoming.
Thank you very much for the 5 and 9 report there, David. You are also 5 and 8 here. 58 into Belgium, located south of the capital city there. I hope everything is okay there in Wyoming. Go ahead.
Roger. Things are good here. Waiting for the snow.
Yeah, QSL. I'm going to have to adjust something on my receiver here. I think I can improve my receive dramatically. Yeah, very good, David. How is everything down your way? You're getting ready for winter time? Over.
Roger that. Just waiting for the snow to come in.
Yeah, QSL. Okay, David, I'll check who is still around there. So I'm just playing around a little bit with my receiver here, trying to get the best receive. Thank you very much for giving me a shout. I have you down the log, and hopefully you have some fun over the weekend. I know there's going to be the big contest, but I'm not participating because I'm working. So there is no way for me to participate any of these contests because I'm working every weekend. 73 is David. Pleasure is all mine. Kilo India 7 Tango Golf from Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox Fox. Over.
73, copy
73. Thank you very much for calling. Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox Fox. We're standing by. Ending with Yankee, go ahead.
Kilo Echo 8, November Lima Yankee.
Kilo Echo 8, November, what is it? Lima Yankee? Was that the call sign? Over?
Yeah, QSL. I got you 5-9 and shores of Lake Erie in Ohio. QSL?
Yeah, QSL there, Bob. Nice to meet you. There in the Buckeye. Kilo Echo 8 November Lima Yankee. You're 5 and 9 here. Very good signal from the Buckeye. Name here is Kurt, Bob. K-U-R-T, like Kurt Cobain. Go ahead.
Yeah, copy, Kurt. Name here is Bob. Bravo Oscar Bravo. Just was scanning the band here, and you came in very strong. I thought I'd reach out and see if I could say hello to you today. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, propagation seems to be open. I just made a few contacts into the West Coast. is not very easy from this part of the world. Ohio is pretty easy. We get Ohio in here quite easily. But once you go further down to the west, it gets very difficult there, Bob. I actually have my antenna pointed towards California and Washington State, Alaska, maybe Hawaiian Islands. Very difficult. Hawaiian Islands is like, very difficult from here. Bob, fine business. You're doing a very fine job there. Just give me a quick rundown on your working conditions. What is the secret? Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL. Now I'm running a Yaesu 101MP into a Ameritron amp. I'm pushing about 300 watts going into a Mosley 67B 7-element beam pointed towards yours right now. QSL?
Is it a monobander, Bob? Over?
QSL, yeah. I got a 7-element, runs 10 up through 40. QSL?
Yeah, it's a pity you didn't put any picture on there, because a 7-element for 20 meters, that must be a hell of an antenna. How do you keep that one up in the air? Over?
Well, I've only got it set about 42 feet. So far it hasn't been any issues. Had some pretty stout winds, but it's wind rated pretty heavy. Mostly it's built like a tank. I just got it up and July 4th. I actually had a bunch of people around, so I grabbed them and we got that sucker up in the air. It weighs 110 pounds, so it's a beast.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, that's a beast, that's for sure. Just want to say hello to Golf Whiskey Zero, Romeo Yankee Tango. I'm not sure if he can hear me, but yeah, leave me a message if you can. If you can hear me, Robert, I'll give you a shout. Yeah, no problem, Bob. Fantastic, mate. It's doing a fine job. I think you're one of the strongest station that I get here on my waterfall, on my SDR Play receiver. Bob, thank you very much. Have a fine day there in the Buckeye. It's Buckeye time, I think. I think the nuts are ready to be harvested. HI. Kilo Echo 8, November Lima Yankee. Have a good day to you. Thank you very much, Bob, for giving me a shout. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, back to you.
Yeah, QSL. Yep, have a great day. You're right, the Buckeyes have actually already dropped and the squirrels are working on them. So, a beautiful day. Well, it's raining here, but it's been a beautiful day the last 10 days, so can't complain. 73s, great chatting with you this evening, and have a good day.
Bob, you have to tell me something before I let you go. What about that Buckeye? Is it true that the squirrel is the only animal that knows which side of the Buckeye is edible and which side is not? Because I know they're poisonous, aren't they? Over?
I understand that to be a true statement. I don't know that for sure, but I notice a lot of the Buckeyes that the squirrel eat has just a small portion eaten out of the side of it. So from that, I would indicate that that's probably a true statement.
Yeah, QSL, Bob, because I confront these people from the Buckeye. I sell perfumes on the handicraft market. I see a lot of people from the States. And those from the Buckeye, I tell them the story, and they go like, what? Is it true? I said, yeah. Well, apparently this is one bloke who ever told me this, like, many years back. And you're the second one who is confirming the story. So, but I asked this question to many people from Ohio. Anyway, hey, have a good day there. I'm going to try to check on the internet because I think I already tried, but I didn't see anything popping up from internet. So I'll check that squirrel story there. 73s, Bob. You take care. Kilo Echo 8, November Lima Yankee from Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, waving a hand over.
Yeah, 73s, Kurt. I'm going to run out now and take a picture of that Mosley beam, and I'll get that on the web page. Good idea. Thanks for the heads up on that. 73s, Kurt.
Yeah, we're all curious, Bob. We're all curious. We all want to see how it looks like. And my little trick is to go and quickly have a look on Google Maps and see if I can, see it there. Okay, yeah, you take care. Pleasure is all mine, and hopefully talk to you soon. ON7 OFF clear with Kilo Echo 8. November Lima Yankee. Bye-bye, 73 mate.
Whiskey, Quebec,
Kilo Mike 4, Sugar, Oscar.
Okay, let me see. We're still around. QRZ?
Whiskey, Queen 7, X-ray.
Whiskey Queen 7 X-ray. That's a nice signal that you're pushing there. ON7 OFF here. Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox Fox. Nice to hear you, Mark, from Arizona. Pleased to hear your state there. Go ahead.
Yeah, hello, Kurt. Good afternoon. Good evening, rather. You are 5 and 858. Very good signal here in Arizona, in Phoenix. I'm just running 100 watts and 2 elements Yagi, over.
Yeah, QSL. Well, it's working fine for you there, Mark. Are you from Eastern Europe? Over.
Yes, QSL from Poland.
Okay, Dziękuję. I can spot it right away. I don't know, how long have you been in the USA now, Mark? Over?
Whoa, very long time, since 1982.
Yeah, okay. Well, you cannot disguise the accent, but it has its charms. I think the American ladies, they like when we come from Europe. Back to you, Mark. Over.
Yeah, but I'm not trying. You know, there was no point to it. Anyway, how is what's my signal level? It's since I'm not running my amplifier, over.
I get you in with a 5 and 7 to 5 and 8, Mark. I'm doing a live stream as we speak, so you can tune in to the live stream. If you visit my QRZ page, you click on the first link, it will start the live stream, so you can have a listen how you sound. But it sounds great, absolutely great with that 2 element. And if I'm not mistaken, you're using the barefoot power, aren't you? Over.
Yeah, I switched my K4 off, and I'm playing with FTDX10. It is 100 watt radio, and right now it's not connected to the amplifier. The other radio is connected to the amplifier. The antenna is at 27 meters above the ground, but it is 2 elements. It's Yagi. It's a part of antennas which covers 4 bands, actually from 17 to 10 meters, but on this band and on 12 I have 2 full-size elements. On other bands there are like 4 and 5 elements, so it's made by JK Antenna in New York, and 100 watts is just because I'm playing with the video, which is my main transceiver is Alecraft K4, but I need to adjust this radio for the trip, so I don't have a chance to connect it to the amplifier right now. But propagation must be good. I'm receiving you very well. I'm just looking at the, hold on a second, QRZ.com. I don't know, I had it on the display, but not anymore. But I will open the page just like, hold on a second. Okay. Just a second. Oh, now ON7OFF. Hold on a second. Yeah, it should work. ON7OFF. Okay, Kurt, I'm here, and I should turn it on. Who's that? I don't know why it doesn't work. Hold on a second. This is Whiskey Quebec 7 X-ray. You know, on the top of the page there is a switch on and off, but I cannot activate it. Over.
Yeah, no, just go a little lower in the page. The very first picture that you see, you will see the live stream. It will start the live stream. So if you just go down the page, you will see click on the picture below to see that we are currently live streaming, if we are currently live streaming. So this is how you can actually access the live stream from there. Wow, yeah, fantastic. I'm really happy to make the contact with you because you live in a very nice area. I see you live on top of the hill, so you must have a beautiful view. But it's kind of dry where you are, mate. Wow, it's very, very dry. I know Arizona is like the desert, right? So I'm really wondering how you ended up there, mate. So I'm really wondering. Anyway, fantastic. The 2-element on that beam antenna is doing a fine job. I can guarantee you're doing a very good signal with just the barefoot power. I'm running about 1 kW here with the 2-element cubicle quad, and the antenna is at an altitude of about 55 feet, about let's say 15 meters high. There, Mark. You understand meters because you're born in Poland. Back to you there. ON7 OFF returning to Mr. Whiskey. What is the call sign now? Okay, Whiskey Quebec 7 X-ray. Go ahead, over.
X-ray, go ahead, over. Yeah, I'm listening to you on the computer, and there is a sizable delay. I mean, it's like 2-3 seconds, no, maybe longer even. So there is a delay, but it's working, and no problem whatsoever. Actually, I guess I can look on the S-meter as well. Very good. Yeah, it's your antenna works great. My antenna is it's a good antenna because all elements are full size, so it is very efficient, and I'm doing very well even with 2 elements. Work all DX that are on the band. So, and we'll see. I need to do some searching for. There are a couple DX expeditions on the. Recently they were operating, but sometimes I cannot get them on certain bands, not because of the antenna, it's because I cannot find them on 15, for instance. There is this Benin expedition in Africa, and I never see him on 15 meters, but on other bands no problem whatsoever. But people were complaining maybe they have problem with antenna, so I'm not sure. I did see one comment that no, actually on the cluster I did see them posted, but that was I think FT8, and I try not to operate on FT8. So anyway. Interesting setup you have with that live streaming. It's ON7 OFF Whiskey Queen 7 X-ray.
Yeah, Whiskey Queen 7 X-ray. Yeah, the setup is kind of different from traditional setup because I'm basically running. How could I say? My transceiver and receiver is different, 2 different devices. So I'm just using my regular TS480 for my TX and the SDR play for my RX. That's basically what I'm doing. Okay, Mark, I really appreciate the contact. I'm very happy to make the contact the first time with your station there in Arizona. I would love to know more how you ended up there, but we'll keep that discussion for the next Q so that we cross aerials again. Would really like to know your story, how you ended up in the States. Mark, Cinque, I wish you a very good morning out there. I think it's still morning or afternoon. Pleased to meet you for the first time, and I hope you can also make many contacts with your home QTH there in Poland. Whiskey Queen 7 X-ray. This is ON7 OFF waving your hands, also on the camera. Over.
Okay, Kurt, ON7 OFF WQ7X. Yeah, 100%. 12:25. At 12:25 in the afternoon. Here in Phoenix, sunny and about 25 degrees Celsius, beautiful weather. Finally, we don't have this scorching hot and the sky is pleasant, so until next summer. Yeah, it is simple. I found I found that I originally arrived in New York and then a week later in Indiana. But I was looking for the good electronic industry, and there was Dallas and Phoenix, those two locations that came to mind, and we decided to move to after a couple of months to Phoenix. This is the way I ended up here. And I used to went to London. I lived in London for 1 year in '81, and then arrived in US. Anyway, perhaps next time we can talk about it more. So all the best to you, and you're doing so well with your set here. It's incredibly strong signal and nice audio. No problem with propagation. I just talked to many Europeans on 10 meters this morning. The propagation was tremendous. There were some stations from Eastern Europe, from Poland, Czech Republic, and so on, and Western Europe. Many stations with strong signals. So we are happy about that those openings are here from Arizona, because it was so quiet. For about 8 years there was nothing on 10 meters. This year is different. So take care. Have a nice evening. 7OFF-WQ7X.
Thank you very much, Mark. I really appreciate the information that you passed to me. I was just wondering, because maybe one day myself I might just be moving as well and travel to my wife's QTH in Thailand. So maybe that's going to happen with me in the long term. And it's always interesting to figure out how people end up in another country, So, okay. Thank you very much, Mark. You take care, and pleasure is all mine. Enjoy the DX, and hopefully we can cross aerials again. I would be very pleased to make a second QSO with you, or even third or fifth or 10th. Would be fantastic. Dziękuję, that's how you say thank you in Poland. Really appreciate. Whiskey Queen 7 X-Ray. This is Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Foxtrot, over.
Yeah, okay, Kurt, yeah, exactly. You have very good pronunciation. Dziękuję, that's for sure. Okay, take care, and a lot of good DX propagation is great lately, so I'm sure you will do well. Even to Hawaii. Although activity from Hawaii is not just great. Not that great, for sure. I can hear them on piece of wire here, but not many stations at all. I guess there will be few in the contest this weekend, so have a nice time over there, because I visited your country a few years ago. ON7OFF, Whiskey Queen 7 X-Ray. Bye-bye, take care.
Yeah, okay, QSL, Mark, and whenever you end up back in Belgium, come and pay us a visit. We are selling our perfumes at the handicraft market in the city center of Brussels. That's where all these tourists go. So I do see a lot of people. I'm a little bit of a figure out there in the city center, because I'm the perfumer. 73s, you take care. Pleasure is all mine. Talk to you soon. Whiskey Queen 7 X-Ray. This is ON7OFF. 73s, bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
73s. Any other station before I shut down? This is ON7OFF. Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Foxtrot.
Kilowatt 4 Sugar Oscar, K4 Sugar Oscar.
Kilowatt 4 Sugar Oscar. Nice to meet you there, Mark. Another Mark. This is ON7OFF. Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Foxtrot. Go ahead.
Yeah, very good, Kurt. ON7OFF, K4SO. Good afternoon from my side. And yes, I thought of the same thing. If I could get through, you could put the same name down 2 times in a row in your log. I was able able to hear both sides of the conversation, which is I was enjoying, and also watch on the internet. There's just enough delay. I'm not going to try to turn the audio on, but I can at least see the rest of you as I'm talking and watch you listening and moving things around. Fantastic. I'm in the state of Virginia. You probably looked me up in the northern part of the state. I'm about 80 kilometers southwest of Washington, D.C., mostly west and a little bit south. We have the name already okay, and you'll have the name of the town okay shortly, Amosville. So we're on the East Coast. Sorry for that, but nice contact there with Mark out in Arizona, who I was hearing very well also. So, back to you. I think I listened to you the other day for a little bit and was not able to. Perhaps you were just shutting down, so I'm glad to be able to put you in my log today. Looks like for the first time, you're just about the 100,000th and 1,000th QSO, somewhere around that number. Great to have you in there for the first time, Kurt. ON7OFF, K4SO.
Yeah, QSL K4SO. 100,000 QSOs. You have some mileage behind your back there, Mark. For sure. Yeah, I think. Let me check. I got my license about 2 years ago, more or less 2 years and a bit, and I'm at 2,800 QSOs. But I'm not like. I like to have a little longer conversation, so I'll probably beat that by the time I get that number in my logbook here, because I tend to make the QSOs a little bit longer than just the 5 and 9 report. So anyway, Mark, beautiful copy, mate. You're doing a fine job, and sorry that last time you couldn't get through, but now you are, and you're in the logbook, and you're also in the live stream. So you better don't turn on the audio or the sound, because we're just men. We cannot do two things at the same time. You'll get confused, HI. Mark, thanks for calling. Really appreciate there from Virginia. Kilo 4 Sierra Oscar from Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox Fox over.
Okay, Kurt, ON7OFF, K4SO. Yeah, a lot of those contacts are from contesting a long time ago. I have about 50 more years on the air than you do, 52 years this year. And some are very much short contacts. I prefer, I'm glad to see that band conditions are allowing us to have a conversation again, and I enjoy that very much. So quality over quantity is a good philosophy anyway. So yeah, if it's with that much delay, actually a very slight delay causes real problems. If you listen to yourself that way with a slight delay, you begin slurring your speech, and it's really quite amusing. But this, I think, would throw things off a little bit. So I'll just watch the S-meter, doing better than I expect. Won't be streaming anything to the screen anyway. That's a Collins KWM2A transceiver from 1966. And also an amplifier from about the 1970s, early 70s. Collins 30L1, running only about 300 watts on this band, not designed specifically for the work band. And my antenna, just a little 3-element tri-bander. Oh, I beg your pardon. It's a 2-element, I'm sorry, a dual-band, a 2-band tri-band, 3-element Yagi, Alpha 3 Whiskey Sierra. I have two Cushcraft antennas here, and I get them mixed up, and then I can't even explain them. But that's up about 60 feet, or about 20 meters, a little less than 20. So, Kurt, I won't hold you anymore. Nice to, as I'm talking to you, watching you, looking out in this direction, so to speak, and that's another facet to the hobby here. I just put some static pictures up, of course, on QRZ and a website. But we finally have internet service here that would allow something like what you're doing, and I may give that a try someday. Anyway, keep well. Thanks for picking me up. Very nice to have you in my log, and hope to see you on the band again. I'll let you see anybody out west, or all the way out west is listening in as well. ON7OFF. Keep well, and 73. Thank you, Kurt. K4.
Thank you very much there, Mark. I appreciate the call, and yeah, you have fun. Now you got a record. Now you can see how you sound on the other side of the pond, and it's kind of funny sometimes to listen back to the Q. So within a couple of years, let's say 5-6 years from now, when the propagation is gone, it will be far distant memories that we can listen back to these QSOs, you know. So we might just be listening to these QSOs just for entertaining purposes only, because we can only dream about propagation between both QTHs. So we just hope that the skip will get in better over time, and we're expected to have better propagation anyway. So it's going to be easier and easier until, another 2 years or so before it starts to crumble down again. 73s, Mark, pleasure is all mine. You take care, and thanks a lot for giving a shout. Kilo 4, Sugar Oscar, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, waving a hand on the camera as well. 73.
73, Curtis, thank you so much. It was my pleasure. K4SO.
73, so you take care and stay safe. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, we're standby.
Kilo Echo 8, November Lima Yankee.
Kilo Echo 8, November, question mark, come again. This is ON7 OFF, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, over.
Yeah, Kurt, Kilo Echo 8, November Lima Yankee. Yeah, I just wanted to give you a heads up. I did load a couple of pictures of the Mosley beam there for you, so it should be available on my QR page. QSL.
Okay, I'm looking at the QRZ page. I think it's not yet. Maybe you need to save it. Click on the save button there, Bob. Over. Save button there, Bob. Over.
Yeah. It's on mine. I'm looking at it now. I've got 4 pictures on my page. So if you don't have it, I'll play around with it, and it should be available sometime soon. QSL.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm wondering how it looks like. You're sounding good, Bob. To be honest with you, you're very strong, absolutely strong. It's like you're sitting right next to me, Bob. Over.
Wow, QSL, that's great. Yeah, I'm not pushing hardly about 300 watts. So it's all the Mosley and the Yaesu, I think. So, but yeah, I'm good. Good to know I'm sounding good. QSL. Yep. Get page later on. It should be up, if not shortly.
Okay, I'll check it out a little later when I finish and I turn off the radio. Bob, you take care. Kilo Echo 8, November Lima Yankee, ON7 OFF, waving a hand. You just stay safe, okay? And keep up the good work. You're a strong station. So you're the voice of Ohio. Over.
73s, Kilo Echo 8, November Lima Yankee.
73, say hello to the squirrels. Kilo Echo 8, November Lima Yankee. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, clear. Bye-bye. Kilo Bravo 8, Papa Tango Papa. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Did I have the call sign correct? This is Kurt in Belgium. Over. Belgium. Over. Sorry, can you just repeat the call sign, because there's some QS breaker. Just repeat the call sign one more time. Okay, Kilo Bravo 8, Tango Papa Tango. Nice to meet you. I mixed up your call sign, but I have it correct now, Martin. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. I think I must have some issues there with these letters in the right order. I keep on messing up things. Martin, the name here is Kurt, K-U-R-T, Kilo United Radio, Texas. You're 5x5 with some QS breaker at the moment. Go ahead. Yeah, QSL, I see your signal is just dropping out on me, and I can see that signals on the entire band is like dropping out. We are close to 2200 here. It's 2140 at the moment, so we might get a a drop on propagation, so maybe it's all finished for today. Thank you very much for calling, Martin. So I'm going to keep it very short because of the issue with the QS breaker. Kilo Bravo 8 Tango Papa Tango. This is Kurt Kilo Oscar Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, and the operator named Kurt. Call sign Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox Fox, like on and off switch. Back to you, Martin.
QSL, Kurt, QSL. Yeah, I'm only running 100 watts into a dipole, so I'm not doing all that great either. So 73 from Ohio, Kilo Bravo 8.
Okay, thanks for the call there, Martin. I really appreciate you. Stay safe, and I get you in the log here. So next time we meet, we will have a record of RQ. So you just stay safe and enjoy the day there, Martin, in Ohio. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, going clear with Mr. Martin, Kilo Bravo 8 Tango Papa Tango. 73s, bye-bye.
K0 Italy Radio.
Okay, let me see. Who is the caller? Make your call. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Kurt in Belgium. Go ahead.
Kilowatt 0 Italy Radio.
Kilowatt 0 Italy Radio. Go ahead there, Rolf. Nice to meet you, and pleased to hear your call. This is Kurt, K-U-R-T, operator Kurt in Belgium. Go ahead, Rolf, over.
Okay, Kurt, very good. Well, you're 5 and 9 here in Minnesota, and you have the name as Ralph. Probably pulled it off QRZ.com, and I'm looking at your page as we speak here. You're 5'9", very good signal, and again, location is Minnesota. Just tuning across the band for a few moments before I have to go QRT here, and I saw this good signal, so I thought I'd give you a call. Running about 800 watts here, it looks like, on peak. The radio is a flex system, 7600 with a Maestro. Antenna is a 5-element Yagi pointed in your direction. ON7, Oscar Fox Fox, K0IR.
Yeah, QSL, K0IR, yeah. Click on the first picture there that you see with my face there, and the ugly scope. It will start the live stream, so you can have a listen how you sound here. Sounds good there, Rolf. Absolutely fantastic signal from Minnesota, and you sound like a very good station there. Very strong, solid signal with that 800 watts. I'm running about 1 kW at the moment with a 2-element cubical quad here. Fantastic signal from your station, so very pleased to cross the aerials. I'm located just south of Brussels, not so far away from the capital. Kilo 0, India Romeo, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, over.
Okay, Kurt, very good. Well, I won't hold it too long. You said that it's getting a little late in the evening and signals may go away here soon, so I'll keep it short. But I just wanted to give you a call. You had a great signal, and I wanted to say hello. So 7-3, thank you, and I think this is our first QSO. We'll look forward to some more. You have a good evening, Kurt. Oscar 7, Oscar Fox, K0IR.
Yeah, thank you very much there, Rolf, and enjoy the competition there this weekend if you're going to do the competition. So you take care with the contest and have fun. I'll be listening along because I'm working over the weekend. Kilo 0 India Romeo, ON7 OFF clear. Bye-bye.
Okay, I have some obligations this weekend, so I won't be very active. Maybe a little. 7-3, thanks a lot. K0IR clear and QSY.
73s there, Rolf. God bless you. Stay safe. ON7 OFF, stand by for a few more callers before I call the day. Over. QRZ 17. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. On 7 off in Brussels. Call. Okay, I'll make one more call before I clear the frequency. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Oscar November 7, Oscar Florida, Florida. This is on 7 off from the capital city of Europe. This is Brussels calling. QRZ.
3 November United India.
Okay, November United India. Can you complete the call, sir?
Roger, Roger. It's Kilowatt 3 November United India. Kilowatt 3 November United India. Kurt, it looks like Kurt. My name's John Kurt, Juliet Oscar Hotel, November, Pennsylvania. And you're coming in here really booming. 5-9, drill 5-9, QSL.
QSL, thanks for calling there, John, and pleased to meet you and your four-footer. This is Kurt, you have it correct. I'm located just outside of Brussels in the southern part of the capital city in the Greenville area, John. Very nice signal from your station as well. So you're pushing a 5 and 8, 5 and 9 without any trouble. You're giving some microvolts here in Belgium. Kilo 3 November Uniform India. Please just give me a little signal report, and yes, fine business, mate. I hope the dog is listening along with us. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, is it ON7, Oscar, Foxtrot, or is that QSL?
Yeah, it's like an on-off switch, John. It's very easy to memorize my call sign. If you would write an on-off switch or an on-off, you would write it on/off. You replace the 7, the slash with a 7, you get the call sign correct. Roger?
Yeah, that's a good way of doing it. Very good, Kurt. Very good. Like I said, you're 5-9 plus booming. No problem here in Pennsylvania. I don't see any contact in the past that we might have had, but I don't know. But I don't see anything here showing. So this could be our first contact, and it's nice here on 17 meters. I did hear other stations here on 17, so nice to hear a little bit of opening. 10 meters has been fantastic, but for some reason the last couple of days, things have really slacked off up there on 10 meters. Hopefully what happens. Kurt, take care, my friend. Heard you might want to hang it up for the night. You take care. You have a good night. Good afternoon from here. On, off. Oh, it says OFM. I will not forget that. On, off. Over, over.
Yeah, QSL, John, yeah. I turn the radio on and off 7 times in a week, if I can. And say hello to Thor. I think Thor is in good hands. You take care. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for giving me a shout. I have you down the log, so hopefully we can cross aerials soon again there, John. Kilo 3 November Uniform India from Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. Take care.
Yeah, real quick. Thor passed away 2017. If you scroll down, you'll see my second dog. She passed away in 2018. My third dog isn't on there, so lights moves on. QSL?
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, the chicken that you see that is my pet here passed away about 3 weeks ago. So he was the big rooster. He was the gatekeeper, or I would say the watchdog. He was just like a dog. He sticks out his head and keeps an eye on everything. So, but he passed away as well. So yeah, okay. Yeah, so I guess these are a little older pictures that you have on there. Hey, John, you take care. Pleasure is all mine. Big handshake from Belgium, Roger.
Roger, yeah, it's an awful thing when they pass away. It's part of the family. You take care there, Kurt. Take care, and who knows when we might catch another band. ON7OFM, K3NUI. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for calling, John. And don't worry, we have them in our hearts. John, 73s, Kilo 3 November Uniform India from Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, 73s, bye-bye.
73, bye-bye.
Any other station? ON7OFF, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, listening? Okay, I get some weaker signals. I'm going to have to shut down the station here, so thanks for giving me a shout. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. We are going QRT. I'll let the live stream roll on a little bit longer for those who want to do some tests. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, QRT, and clearing the frequency.
Weiter des Kontinents. Und es ist natürlich immer schön,
wenn man eine Brücke über den großen Teich erschlagen kann. IAE. Wolfgang, das ist ja.
3 times Voyager, which is nice. Maybe 4 times. But, you know, looking back on it, if I were a real smart person, what I would have done was go out and bought me another 7300. I would have had 2 of them here, and
I put the kilowatt into a Mosley 7-element Yankee. I'm looking at, and that's the station I was talking to you on last time, because we talked in August of this year on 20 meters. And that was about 10 days after I put this new station on the air. Over.
VE1KOI.
Okay, thank you. Sure, okay.
Florida, 73s, clear with November 0. Yankee Alpha, Oscar, this is Kilowatt 2 Zulu Delta, and looking for the other callers, please. QRZ, Kilowatt 2 Zulu Delta. Hotel Oscar Foxtrot, again, please. Yeah, can you...
USA 22, 22, 22, 22. Rifle shot, bang, bang. QSL? Thanks very much for the contact, Dave 73, sir. Breaking with Kilo 6, Delta Alpha Victor. This is Kilo 1, Romeo Lima Bravo. Back to that, David. 2 good calls. Thank you, sir.
34 is back to net.
Okay, very good. Yes, please.
Echo India 4, India Tango, over.
No, negativo. Vamos a no copy correcto, no copy. No sé si Alpha, November.
United 1, November, Kilo Sierra, 5 and 9. 5 and 9, 20, 73, good DX. 73, Oscar Yankee 1, Oscar Foxtrot listening. Germany 4, Germany 4 Zulu, Germany 4 Zulu again. Yeah, Germany 4 Zulu, Alpha Lima, 4 Zulu, American number 59.
Yeah, roger that, Nigel. Nice to hear you again. Yeah, hear you again. First time here on 40. 59, Nigel. Have a good evening in 73.
Very much indeed for calling in this evening. All very best and enjoy the good conditions on the band. 10 metres was wide open today. Golf 6 Victor Fox, Golf Mike 8 Oscar Fox, Quebec. Cheers for now, Steve. Golf Mike Fox, thanks a lot, 73, bye-bye. Okay. Florida 4, Juliet Echo, Juliet, yeah,
Bye-bye.
Correct, YU1 X-ray, America. Secure, yeah. Do usłyszenia w takim razie, do usłyszenia.
Jenseits befördert. Naja, gut, okay. Ja. Wie viel PS?
Rufzeichen meldet und dann schreibe ich das auf und dann habe ich hier ein bisschen was Handfestes.
Limeno krova, niska je taj krov je nizak, pa niska zgrada, zajezemnica. Mogło być
tak jak ja nadaję, także to powinno być tak w miarę dobrze. Proszę, SQ5 Olga Maria Olga, SQ5 Roman Stefan. SQ5 Roman Stefan, SQ5 Olga Maria Olga. Ja jeszcze mam do Ciebie pytanie, bo tutaj w tych ustawieniach...
Da hätte ich was als solches. Okay.
So we do a like it and
I think a 76, 77-year-old in a field.
So there you go. We won't go into that now, but you know the birds that I'm on about. But let's.
und momentan
so 500-600 Watt in den Spitzen, Tom. Dann zurück nach Route.
Sono un'azienda, ecco.
It's been a long day, one way or the other, but we'll get there. It's just nice to have a little break from everything, work and domestic things and stuff like that, so it's been nice to come on and join you guys tonight.